Would it be wrong if I tell these girls the truth? Stick around until the end so you can post your opinion. All right, advice needed. My cousins, 12 and 14 years old, have been living under the impression that their mom abandoned them when they were little. This was thanks to their dad and grandma. It's been 8 years and they're still under this impression. Recently, I've been in contact with the 14-year-old, and I just feel terrible knowing this information without telling her. The truth is that their dad got their mom's residency canceled when she was visiting family, so she can't return to their country anymore. Basically, the mom hasn't seen her girls in years. Should I tell them the truth, or is it not my place? Oh boy, here's what some of our listeners had to say. The first commenter says, "Do you know 100% of the truth, or do you know some of the truth? You're contemplating completely changing the story they've known. You better be sure you know everything before you mess around with other people's lives. I can easily think of a scenario where what they've been told and your information are simultaneously true, and that the piece you'd be adding wasn't relevant or helpful for them to know. So be sure." Our next commenter says, "Is there any way that you could get a hold of the mother so A, you can hear her side of the story, and B, provide the children with a way to contact and talk to their mother on their own accord?" The next commenter says, "Well, not saying anything and letting them think she abandoned them would make you a huge jerk." Whew. The next commenter says, "Unless that's exactly what she did. All you have for facts is gossip. Hardly a good basis for messing up the thinking and lives of 2 kids." The next commenter says, "They have a right to know the truth. Dad and Grandma sound psycho, and either one of them could direct their crazy at the girls if one of them does something that displeases them. They can do with the information whatever they choose, but you can at least say you weren't party to covering up Grandma and Dad's nasty doings. I'd be prepared to answer the questions, 'Why did he do that?' with something better than, 'I don't know, though.'" That one was a loaded comment. How about this next one? They say, 100% tell them. They're old enough to know the truth. The father sounds horrible. He essentially kidnapped them and raised them on a lie. They've had to grow up feeling abandoned by their own mother, and she's out there somewhere mourning them and loving them, wishing she could hold them. They deserve to know that she did not abandon them." Our next commenter says, "I'd wait until they're adults. Hearing this as young teens who are developing their sense of identity may be a little much for them. Wait until they're old enough to make their own decisions and are mature enough to face their family." Our next commenter says, "If you truly believe this, then the original poster should approach the father first and ask why he did this, because she thinks the girls deserve to know the truth, right?" There are a lot of differing opinions with this one. What do you think? Would you tell the girls? Would you confront the dad? Would you try to track down the mother? So many different options with this one. Do you have an option we haven't discussed? We'd love to hear about it. Post your comments and we'll be sure to read them. Maybe we'll even share them in another video. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss out on any of our upcoming videos.